Hi, hello and welcome to my channel. So I thought that I would slow things down a bit and tell you a bit about me while I was enjoying a coffee. Because Jaden's at school and Lacey's watching Peppa Pig, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to tell you a bit about myself. Well, I'm a mum. I'm a wife. I married my best friend. And I live with severe anxiety and depression. I know many people out there do actually go through the same thing and they probably handle it a hell of a lot better than I do. But this is who I am, so you're seeing the real me with all the fun and games off, the singing off. This is just me talking to a camera, talking to you guys. So, my depression and anxiety all started when I had my second child in 2006. Baby Frankie, my little boy, gained his angel wings at 4 days old, where he passed away in his Moses basket while I slept next to him. That was the start of my depression. Well, my anxiety and depression. I then went on to have a little girl and split up with the dad. And my depression got really bad. And my two children went to live with their dad. It was the best option for them. I couldn't be the mum they wanted us to be, because I was on a major downward spiral. I'm not proud of that, but my kids are fantastic. They are doing great. I see them all the time. I love them, they love me, and I'm still friends with their dad. Now, when they went to live with their dad, that was when things got worse. I turned to self-harm, alcohol. I partied hard, really hard every weekend. I just felt like a failure in my own life because I didn't fully understand what was going on. I knew I felt down, but I never thought, well, I never knew what depression had felt like before. So yeah. Then I met my husband and the party girl kind of got sucked out of us because he helped us through a hell of a lot. He supported us. And then we went on and discovered I was pregnant. And then in 2011, at 37 weeks pregnant, we went to the hospital because I stopped feeling my baby moving. And we discovered that he had died at 37 weeks. Now, as you can imagine, this rocked our world, left us heartbroken. And once again, I had to bury another child. So that caused my anxiety to be even worse. I mean, it got to the point where I felt like I couldn't breathe. The doctors tried beta blockers, a number of different depression tablets, anxiety medication. But things started to feel like they were getting a little bit better. And then I got pregnant again. And we had our rainbow baby, Jaden. The hospital started us off at 37 weeks. That was the little dude in the gross video. He's 4 now. And having Jaden really helped us a lot. Because I was concerned that I couldn't have any more children. I was scared that because I was pregnant again, that the same thing was going to happen. I was terrified of losing another baby. So when I didn't, it was a massive, massive relief to me and my husband, of course. But the hospital kept a really good eye on us and started us off early, so I was very grateful to them for that. Then a year later, we were pregnant again. This time, little girl Lacey, who was in the video earlier, and in the gross edition, of course. And once I had her, I got a case of baby blues. I didn't want my husband to go to work. My panic attacks were so severe, I felt like I couldn't breathe. My husband had to sit up with Lacey on a night time because she stopped breathing in the hospital and went blue, to which I ran through the hospital corridors with her, screaming, help us, she's not breathing. Suddenly she started breathing again, and I was terrified to be alone with her after that. So that lasted about a week. And eventually, I started to get into motherhood again, and obviously, as you can see, she's fine. So, but I am still struggling with anxiety and depression. Any new situation freaks us out. I don't self-harm anymore, obviously. I haven't for a good few years now. But yeah, so that's a bit about me. And a bit about my story. So, and I'm going to drink some of this coffee before it gets cold, because that's the whole reason why I'm here, to have a coffee. So, yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to go out some days. I shut myself away from the world, from my family, on my down days. And anybody who suffers with depression will know down days suck. I feel like I can't be bothered to do anything. But thankfully, my kids seem to pull us out of them down days when I start to act silly with them and roll around the floor and just be a mum, really. Some days my anxiety is so bad, I don't feel like I could even take my little boy to school, which is a horrible, horrible feeling. I mean, I feel like a failing mum. Most days I feel like a failing mum, because unless my husband's with me, I can't physically take them to the park. I can't obviously go out and have fun in play centres, anything like that without him, because my anxiety spikes. And when I say spikes, I mean I go pale from my forehead to my feet, and I feel like I can't breathe. I get a heat rush and I feel like my skin is on fire. I'm on medication. I'm on fluoxetine. I'm on 2 of them a day, 40 milligrams a day. But I think I need to kind of get them reviewed again. So yeah, but I mean, I'm in a really good place at the moment. I started blogging because I felt like I was shutting myself away from the world too much, and I discovered I loved blogging. You can find my blog at bitsandblogs.com. Yeah, so I started doing that, and then I took to vlogging, obviously. So it started off singing videos, and then led to me here sitting having a coffee with you guys, chatting about my life. So yeah, anybody can tell us little hints, tricks to help with anxiety. That would be absolutely fantastic if you would drop a comment below. I'm not telling this story for anyone to feel sorry for us or to pity or anything like that, because I don't want that. I just thought that you guys kind of, you are subscribing, you are liking my videos and watching them, so I thought it was about time that you kind of knew the person behind the fun and games. And this is my life. So yeah. So thank you for listening, everybody. I hope it wasn't too boring. Hit that like button, please. And if you want to, subscribe down below. So thank you for watching, everybody. And I've really enjoyed my coffee time with you. So bye. Yeah.